Hi, it's Nancy Linneruth with unblockresults.com, where people come to get unstuck and start living the life they're meant to live. Today, I want to explain to you how I know that the reason you're not already living that life is not that you're lazy or stupid or bad or you have some other negative personality trait. Now, I'm not saying you're not making mistakes. Maybe you're procrastinating or avoiding important actions, or maybe you're even sabotaging your own efforts. But it's just that the reason that you're doing those things is not that you're bad, but that you have some old programming that gets triggered when you try to take action. Let me tell you a story about that. I was at a networking lunch a few months ago with a bunch of women business owners. It's a great group. We're all very supportive of each other. We want everyone to really succeed. And we were sitting around the table talking about what we love about our businesses. One of the women was holding back. She's looking down at the table, looking kind of glum. And finally, she sighs and she says, well, she writes marketing copy because it pays the bills. It's not what she really loves. What she truly loves and has wanted to do for decades is create jewelry that would make women feel beautiful. Well, the group jumps into action. We start brainstorming ways that she can at least have that as a side business. So we're suggesting, okay, you could sell it on the internet or set up a booth at crafts fairs or farmers markets on weekends, or maybe take samples around to local boutiques and sell on consignment. And she sighs and says, yeah, I could, but I'm just too lazy. I make plans to come home after work and design jewelry, and instead all I do is sit on the couch and watch TV. Something didn't add up. She loves creating jewelry. You could see it when she talked about it. People raved about jewelry she'd made for them, earrings and necklaces and things. She'd even sold some. And she was wearing something that was really cool. But she couldn't make herself do this thing that she loved. So I asked her what came to mind when she thought about actually going home that afternoon and sitting down and designing a pair of earrings. And instantly she says, oh, no one will ever buy that. Who did that sound like? Oh, her ex used to say that to her all the time. Well, let's all agree the man was clearly wrong for her. They divorced years before. He'd never been in the jewelry business. He knew nothing about what women would buy. And yet his message had been so powerful to her all those years ago, she was still living by it today. In fact, she wasn't lazy when she watched TV instead of designing earrings. She was very sensibly avoiding the pain that would come from triggering his message to her that what she did wasn't valuable. And it broke my heart. This woman had a dream. She was letting a mental block given to her years ago stop her from doing what she felt called to do. And I knew there was a mental block long before I asked her any questions. I knew it from the moment she said it was just because she was lazy. I knew because when a client comes to me, they always tell me how bad they are, how they're lazy, or they're no good, or they're stupid, or they're a loser, or they're not motivated enough. But when we get to work and we start to find out what's really holding them back, it's never that. It's always something from their past. It's something left over that's tripping them up. It's happening despite their best efforts, despite their best intentions, despite being really motivated, despite knowing what they want and how to get it. So here's my message for you this week. If you have a dream, but you keep telling yourself you can never do that because you're lazy or there's something else wrong with you, know that you are repeating a lie. There is nothing wrong with you. Instead, please understand that there's something playing below the surface. It's a mental block. It's getting in your way, and you don't have to listen to it. You can even get rid of it completely. If you want to hear more about getting unstuck, come to my website, unblockresults.com, and sign up for my newsletter. You can live the life you're meant to. Let's do this.